narrow defeat away against Enyimba, where they could find themselves up against once again later on in this competition. But first of all, a very tough tie for them here against this Raja Casablanca side to come through. Men in green to adapt to the different conditions here in Brazzaville. It is hot this afternoon, it is pretty humid as well, and always a challenge for teams from North Africa heading south. But Raja Casablanca have acquitted themselves very well so far this season. Let's just take a peek at the starting lineups. This is the
of play. It's not a question of dedication.
Energy has to be there.
It's our commitment to make it better.
For all of us.
Total, committed to better energy.
Three for today's game. Davis Ogenche Onweno is from Kenya. Assistants from Sudan and from Kenya as well. And the traditional pre-match photo with the captains, Chancel Massa Moikola of Kara Brasaville and Badr Banoun of Raja. Roger Eli Osiete in charge of Kara Brasaville today, and there's his opposite, number 1 Carlos Garrido, who of course came from Spain. He was the Villarreal coach in his homeland, and since then has been pretty well travelled, working in Belgium, coming back to Spain, spent in charge of the Egyptian giants Al Ahly, and then a stint in Saudi Arabia at Al Ettifaq before taking charge at Raja Casablanca. He's been in charge for a year now, looking for some tangible success in this competition. So we're ready to go here. On this Sunday afternoon, the weekend with the Confederation Cup quarter-finals getting underway. Champions League latter stages too. Wydad Casablanca enjoyed such success in that competition. Raja Casablanca targeting success in the Confederation Cup, but this promises to be a big test of their capabilities today. Kara Brasaville so impressive at home in the Confederation Cup so far in 2018. 6 wins from 6 games. Compare that to 6 defeats on their travels, and it indicates that a positive result for Raja Casablanca today will leave them in a very strong position indeed to go on and finish the tie off next weekend. Will they take the game to Kara Brasaville? Will home advantage very much work in their favour here at the Stade Alphonse Massamba Deba. in Brazzaville. The banks of the Congo River for this one today. And Raja Casablanca with some early possession. This is the captain, Bada Banoun, the number 13. Yes, the Senegal. At the moment, Kara Brazzaville happy for Raja to have a bit of possession, not pressing too high. Hadraf cross towards the number 18 Hafidi, and it will run through to the Kara goalkeeper and captain Chancel Massa Moikola. Play on, says the referee. It was Kimfunia who ended up on the floor. And Rajiv got the ball back. Certainly not much hint of an advantage. Can the Moroccans make anything of this? It's good covering from Ikuma Ipoyo. One of a host of Kara Brazzaville players who risks a suspension if booked today. Booking away from a ban. Zakaria Hadraf. Hadraf again, trying some nifty footwork on the edge of the penalty box. Comes back for the long-range shot, and it was always swerving wide. Salahuddin Baya with the attempt on goal, and unable to trouble the goalkeeper, but a very positive start to the game this from Raja Casablanca. As we see the shot once again, it was a long way from goal. Chancel Massa Moikola, nevertheless, flying high to his left. Certainly had the goalkeeper a little bit worried. Kara at the other end with Kivutsuka. Slipping it through, and the offside flag is up against Kimfunia. Still going to look at this decision once again. It's a very, very tight call. Kimfunia making the run from deep. Sniti is the Raja Casablanca goalkeeper. There is a recent precedent of a Congolese club enjoying success in this competition, as Leopard won it in 2012. They got the better of the Malian side Joliba over two legs in the final. In fact, very famous victory that for Ase Leopard, first Congolese club to win the trophy. 4-3 on aggregate. As the shot comes in from a long way out, it's very high and very wide as well. Racine Luamba scored in the win against Joliba in the group stage. Fali giving it to Baya in the midfield. Hashtag Total CAFCC for the latest from the Confederation Cup across all the different social media platforms. Camaraj on the offensive again. It was a fine strike, and I tell you what, that ball just rippled the roof of the net on its way through from Abdelillah Hafidi. Kara goalkeeper, needless to say, not too impressed with the ease at which Raja came forward there. Trying to fancy control. Well, this is became of it, and that effort was dipping. Powerful strike. Here's the captain, Banoun. Happy to go back away to his relying on some strong performances at home. But already, Raja having him on the back foot in the opening stages here. Back it comes to Banoun, the captain, is playing right up, strolling into the opposition half. And penetrating into the penalty box again. Rahmi, number 21 for Raja Casablanca. Let's see this again. The defender playing the ball first, not the cleanest of challenges, it has to be said. Ball lifted forward, it's one to chase. Goma and Bo to lift the ball into the penalty box, and Kibutuka's attempted control invited the challenge on the edge of the area. Number 7, Zakaria Hadraf. Lifting it forward again. Looking for Kimfunia once more, making the run into the penalty box. Glenn Kimfunia. Nothing much to trouble Anas Sniti in goal. The goalkeeper has been involved at full international level with Morocco. Plenty of quality in this Raja side, and Zakaria Hadraf, another Moroccan international, coming forward and winning his side the first corner kick of the afternoon. It was conceded by Ikuma. And Juan Carlos Garrido pretty happy with the way his team have begun this game. It's going to be Abdelillah Hafidi to swing in the corner. Swinging ball straight into the arms of Chancel Massa, the goalkeeper. Kenyan referee today doesn't want any more of that from Saad Al-Warfali. Clearly obstructing the goalkeeper. Okiele back with Hadraf again. Al-Warfali playing alongside Banoun in the middle of the Raja defence. If you're just joining us, Kara Brazzaville 0, Raja Casablanca 0, 10 minutes into this Confederation Cup quarter-final first leg here. Nias, the Senegalese midfielder. has been given the home team's way. Foul by Boutayeb. Tough conditions in heat and fairly humid as well. This game kicking off at 2 in the afternoon here in Brazzaville, in the Congolese capital, largest city too, of course, in this Republic of the Congo. Proud footballing nation. Foul given that time against the Kara player, Kabwe Kivutuka, playing up front with Kimfunia supporting him. Let's see this. Here's the challenge on Al-Shakir. Slotting in between Banoun and Al-Warfali there. Lifted forward by Hafidi, looking for the run down the right-hand side from Boutayeb. Paul running behind for a goal kick. Chancel Massa has certainly been more involved of the two goalkeepers in the early stages. So Omar Boutayeb coming forward from the right-back position. And Chancel Massa is going to send this one long on the artificial surface here. Dongo, midfield in Bangu. Happy to go back to one of his centre-backs, Juan Carlos Garrido, encouraging his side to keep going, to keep up the efforts. Free kick given away for the foul there by Rahimi. In possession again. It's been a bit stop-start in the early stages here. To Rahim Ash-Shakir, happy to come to Al-Warfali. Kara Brasaville certainly quite happy for Raja to have possession, to knock it from side to side along the back. Badr Banoun once again. This time the ball is lifted forward, looking for an option towards. Kelly won the first header. Moving the ball across to the left-hand side. Luemba trying the shot. An easy take for Anas Sniti in goal. We've seen Luamba coming in from the left flank. Powerfully enough, it was on target, but not enough to seriously trouble the goalkeeper, Sniti. Rahimi waiting in the middle. Rahimi at the near post, very difficult for him to get that ball on target from there. Soufiane Rahimi. slack bit of play from the home team, giving the just managed to get away from the challenge in the box, but couldn't find Rahimi in the 6-yard area. Rahimi again. Well, that was, you have to say, it was a very decent chance for Soufiane Rahimi. Stealing in front of Ikuma, who seemed to have drifted off there along with the rest of the Kara Brazzaville defence. Certainly the best chance thus far, and from that kind of position you have to be hitting the target. An extremely lucid possession in midfield in their own half as well, Kara Brazzaville. Credit to Mbongu for coming back to recover possession there. And to get the ball to the front three as much as possible. Kivutuka flanked by Nguma Mbo on one side and Luamba on the left, and Luamba settling for the throw. Here's Luamba again. Ball lifted forward and it will come to Sniti for a goal kick. Kuma playing in central defence today for Kara Brazzaville. Just to remind you, the extent to which Kara Brazzaville were impressive in the group phase, tearing into Enyimba back in May with a 3-0 win here. They beat the Malians Joliba by 1-0. It was Racine Luamba who scored in that one. He scored against Enyimba as well. And then a 3-1 win here against Williamsville in the last home group game. Contrast that with their away results. And they lost all 3 of them. A very decent achievement to make it to this stage for Kara Brazzaville. Forget they had to come through a couple of very tricky two-legged ties just to make the group phase, including beating Asante Kotoko, the famous Ghanaian club, on penalties right at the start of their Confederation Cup campaign. There is Juan Carlos Garrido, Spanish coach of this Raja Casablanca team. Captain Badr Benouna. Abdurrahim Shakir effectively playing as a sweeper. 2 wing-backs trying to get forward, and Salahuddin Bahia tucked inside in midfield, lifting it forward towards Rahimi. And Hafidi. Zakaria Hadraf losing out. This is when Kara will hope to do some damage. Big opportunity if Nguma Mbo could have released the pass a bit sooner. Kara might have been in behind. Here they come. Kivutuka. Attempted cross is blocked. Joseph Mbangu. Kiele powering forward. He's won his team a free kick. Here's good play from the right back, Fago Okiele. Challenged by Hafidi, the full-back, who did have a spell in French football with Auxerre, very famous club these days, toiling in the second tier in the French game. Nguma Mbo fancy a shot at goal. It's a long way out. look as though he might just fancy a shot here. Why not try to test the goalkeeper Nasniti from range? Scored a third goal in Boa late on in the win against Williamsville last month. Goes for goal on his left foot. It was well struck, but once more safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. Well, they've made Nasniti work a couple of times, but it's been relatively comfortable for him. Kara Brasville not in great form. They were beaten in their last domestic outing last weekend away at Oto Doyo. They're doing very well in the domestic league this season. Nil-nil the scoreline here, midway through the first half. Hadraf again. Butayeb coming forwards down the right flank. It was turned away by Ankira. Hadraf trying to deliver the cross, looking for Rahimi in the middle, but it will just be a goal kick. Idea from Zakaria Hadraf. He's represented Morocco at the African Nations Championship before, formerly with Difa El Jadida. It's a very nice idea. The ball, a long ball out to the left-hand side. Can have Ondongo looking to get forward and provide an extra option out there with Racina Luamba playing in front of him. Here's Alwar Fali on the ball. Ibrahim Nias in midfield. Hafidi looking for the run of Shabira. Might just get to this here. He's been penalised, and credit to Okiele for getting his body in front of that ball, shielding it well. And maybe a bit of a soft free kick, but it's good play from the Kara Brasaville player. Until Jalil Shapira. Shakir across the way to the captain Benoun again. Looking for the run of Zakaria Hadraf. Lots of movement from him. And Soufiane Rahimi much more static in the penalty box. Kara Brasaville can come themselves now. They've got plenty of pace coming forward. That's a very good challenge indeed from Bada Benoun. Rahimi that time dropping deep and doing very well to win his team a throw on the far side. Eyes only for the ball. Benoun. That was Rahimi on Ondongo. Pedro Benoun, the Raja Casablanca captain. One who's been capped at international level by Morocco. As we see the early stats, 61% possession. batter from the dead ball. The return to club competition this weekend. It was Africa Cup of Nations qualifying last weekend. Morocco having been at the World Cup, of course, under Hervé Renard, and gave a very good account of themselves, even if they were eliminated in the group phase, in a very tough group, along with Spain, Portugal and Iran. Now looking to make it to next year's Cup of Nations. Not far away from here in Cameroon. Morocco beating Malawi 3-0 in Casablanca last weekend, with Youssef En-Nesyri scoring a couple of goals after the very exciting Hakim Ziyech of Ajax got the opener. Morocco in the same qualifying group as Cameroon, the holders and hosts, who are playing in the qualifiers but have already qualified automatically as hosts for the 2019 finals, when the Cup of Nations will be expanded, of course, to 24 teams. Now, big debate here, and the referee coming across to have a discussion with his assistant. Let's see this again. That was the ball back the way. Now clearly Raja Casablanca is saying, and Anas Niti felt that that back pass took a slight touch off the Kara Brasaville player on its way. What will the decision be? The Kenyan referee in discussions with his assistant Juan Carlos Garrido, trying to get his word in as well. Looks like he may have decided that it was a back pass. There was the ball, and there was the touch. You can see the touch clearly off the Kara Brasaville player. Perhaps a risk by Zniti to pick it up when he wasn't under any great pressure. And Juan Carlos Garrido arguing the case with the Kenyan fourth official, but it is a free kick to Kara Brasaville, where the goalkeeper picked up the ball. That means it's just inside the penalty box. Will Anas Niti look to regret his decision to pick that ball up? He's got a 5-man wall lined up to protect his goal here. Six-man wall now, with another player standing right behind it. All hands to the pump here for Raja Casablanca, and a chance again for Christian Goma and Bo from the dead ball. We saw how well he can strike a ball from much further out a short while ago. It was on target and firmly hit, even if it was an easy save. This could be real trouble for Raja Casablanca.